Hello, it's me, the broccoli. For how much longer? I don't know. I've been thinking about some cool stuff to do. I'd really like to do it, so think of this as, oh, yeah, because I'm stubborn. I'm like, I want to draw it myself. Can I draw though? Is the question. So, no. The answer is no. But I'm, oh goodness, rather persistent on trying, which is the whole theme of my next look that I'm going for. And if I'm going to draw it, that means I'm gonna need a whole lot of shapes. Oh, why? Already fudge. We keep on going. There's probably other ways to do this, but I realized I'm kind of stubborn and curious, so that leaves me doing a whole lot of stuff. Oh gosh, no. That's not right. No. Uh, and of course, I did the mistake. I did on first layer, and now I'm exercising, exercising the whole thing. Um, dang, we're just learning all over again of what to do and not to do and all that good stuff. Ooh, it looks always weird when I try to do it that way. It's like it's the glitch aesthetic. A little bit, because it looks like it should match, but it's not, and you're like, but why? And you learn upsetting truths. Like, just don't do things on one layer. Uh, Sorry, I'm chewing on a Ricola because I felt like I wanted a sick treat. Because Ricola is like the kind of thing, like, yeah, that's good medicine, but it's not. It's kind of like candy. Candy for the sick. Or sick ish. E. Sicky. Sicky. And the box is no longer there. The second layer, though, I'm sweating. Ugh. Hopefully not like sick sweating. It's a line. And then we draw a parallel line. Doop. Doop. Am I going too big with these? Is that my problem? Maybe. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not sorry. Ugh. I just tend to draw boxes whenever I stream on Twitch so far. I don't know why. Boxes are fundamental, but this fundamental, I don't know. That's not a box. That's a. Wait, one, two, three, four. I guess. Well, let's learn the shapes. Circle, triangle, one, two, three. Square. A square can be a rectangle. All squares are rectangle, but not all rectangles are squares. Well, here's a rectangle just for exhibit. How am I doing this? I don't know. ah, ah, uh, oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I realize I need to learn so many things because, like, I'm not seeing my little buddy or me or whatever while I'm doing this. But I know oh shoot, what I do? Typically you can. Yes or no? Well, oh, haha. That screenshot got me through school. Um and I can only see them if I look at OBS. And I want to see my little buddy. That little buddy was not drawn in here, actually. I drew them on Photopea with my mouse, and now I have a little drawing pad because I was like, if I did it on a mouse, I could do so much more on a drawing pad. No, the drawing pad brings out that little. I'm gonna make it work, even if I have to draw the same line 100 times. And I haven't gotten to that state. in the eyes in using a drawing pad yet. It's just similar. It's just different. Did I have a goal today? I don't think so. I should have. Dang it. No, it is. I do have a goal is to practice them fundamental shapes because I'm going to need them as the to theme of my next look will depend on me knowing how to draw some shapes. Oh dear, that's a lot of water. And I better get good at them. I'm not gonna say what is just yet because I'm gonna need to practice talking. It's true. I guess I'm into pie right now. Pie. It's because I'm on a no sugar diet for New Year's. That's new me is no sugar. Cause I'm already sweet enough. Ha ha. I realize I do like that kind of joke. It's oh gosh, what is that? A rune? I don't. That's not a pie. Or cushion. Oh, cushion. It looks so flat. I don't. That's the one thing about. I was gonna try to say something else, but I'm making a different point. That's fine. Um, yeah, that's one thing about being bad at art. You go like, whoa, it's not coming out like I've seen so many times before. Is something wrong with me? And maybe, but also just it takes time to go to the part where you're just like, whoa, I see the thing I'm drawing. And it looks pretty good. What was I practicing right now? I don't know. I mean, okay. I need to. So, clue as to what I'm thinking about next. I need to practice this shape, but make it more. um, um, more helix, more oh my gosh, the word, that is. I was going to say column, but not a column. Now that just looks like a finger trap. Have you ever used those? My goodness, it's weird. Cause you can get out of it, but if you panic, you ain't going nowhere. Ooh, finger traps. Helix? No. Oh goodness, Mealing. I need to go over my words. I used to be really good at vocabulary. I mean, I feel like I'm still a little bit decent, and I could pull words out. You're like, whoa. But sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna use every other word to describe it because I don't remember the word I'm supposed to use. Yay. Maybe it's just the pen I'm the type of thing I'm doing right now that makes it look weird. Weird, weird, weird. Weird, 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 weird. Hmm. 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 Okay, helix, yes. And a more. Oh gosh. Which one is it again? It's the one that goes. Oh, I'm still on eraser. Pay attention. Doop, doop, doop. Hmm. 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 Look, so it's a box and a pyramid and a triangle. My gosh, don't do that. Meeting the ends. Look at that. Those don't meet. That's not structurally sound. Not structurally sound at all. Maybe I just go too big and then I make a mess. Is that metaphorical? Who can say? Who can say? Now I'm just doing something else. It's a little guy in a hat. Whoop, whoop. But that's the one bad thing about not having not being able to say you perfected something yet. When you want to recreate something, it's gonna be so much harder. So much harder doing something cool. Cause you're like, how to do it the first time, and you won't know. Or like, okay, let's just practice a book. Cause a book I might draw for myself later on. And I'm say I'm a pretty okay book drawer. Cause then you got the little part with the pages. I should know what that is called. I think it's like part of the binding. And then technically you could see a bit more of this. And then that's a terrible title. And there's an open book. Haha. Oh, that could just be the thing it's on right now. Depending on the angle, it could look a bit different. No, that's just two flat pieces of paper. I need more than that. Hold on. Because it's a bird in the sky. Obviously, there's different starting points that would make it better. And then depending how much stuff there is, you can go there. And then I guess it'll be, oh, now I have to check what it looks like afterward. Call me libraries, I can do your logo. Yay. It's a book. I've been thinking about what theme would be best. And did you know there's a whole aesthetic, probably, a whole aesthetic pages, like a website about aesthetics. It's beautiful. It's overwhelming and pretty. And I'm like, huh. And then, there's like ones that are like a little bit close to each other. You're like, yeah, you could say they're related. But the way that this one diverges makes it related to completely other things. It's interesting. I'm still trying to choose between some kind of ideas. I'm doing the swirl thing again, but like, yeah, that's always nice. And then recently, let's see. Oh, well, no, we should practice that on another thing. What's this one? A closed book from this angle? Sure. And then, this looks like more of a binder now. And then, doop, 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 doop. I'll be to real life. Well, the book wouldn't be like that. It would be more like little pages and then something like a pen or something. Oy. Oh, I made it. Oh. I made that line too thick. I will erase just for that. I won't. Well, no, lies. I don't typically stick papers in my books. It's more likely pens that is like a impromptu bookmark. And then I'm scrambling to find it later. And then there it is in the book that I was reading earlier. And I just forgot. Boop. That looks like a creature. Ah! Scream. No more eyes on that one. It's the newest page. I was trying to do perspective before. Because I do not remember many things from, oh gosh, what is that? I don't think that's right. It's just the A. A. Or maybe not. I don't know. It depends. Whoop. There we go. That's not right. But guess what? It's what's here right now. Uh, or maybe that way is better. It's hard to draw. I was gonna add more to that, but I'll leave it that way. It's hard to draw when I don't really sure what to do. Maybe boo. Now it just looks like a really weird bow tie, which I was say I've gotten better at bow ties. No, I have not. Cause the typical way of going like, yay, that's a little hair tie. I could do this. That's the only way I've upgraded in the years. Or maybe like a little line sometimes, and a little. In terms of where bows go, a hair bow is cute, or a dress. Mhm. Mhm. It's fun. What is that? I don't know what that is. Um. Hmm, 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 hmm. It's the frustration swirl. Oh, goodness. Okay. Actually, no. No, that's not the right shape, is it? Let's see if that's closer. And then, what's more of a trumpet shaped more towards the end? And the ribbons. It's a bonnet. Oh, that's not where that looks. But it looks more like a bonnet now. If I could make one, I think I would. Even if I can't make one properly, which is most likely. No, that looks more like a mailbox now. Jeez, I don't even know if that's the way to say it. I definitely did not say something weird. Now, it looks more like a tree stump or a mallet that has been crushed. Interesting shapes today. Let me see if I put them all at the same time. Uh, well, okay. This is interesting. I basically ignore the corners there. Interesting. Interesting. To me, it doesn't have to be interesting to no one else. Wait, where was it again? Oh, wait, no. Stay on this one, but I want to draw. Okay, I'm going to unabandon this corner. And I was doing it on an eraser again. Boop. Because no one can. I think maybe. I don't know. You may think that they aren't, but they're indeed something else like. A 5. 55. Or an S. S? Ugh. Ugh? In Korean, there's a letter that looks like that a little bit. Can I practice my Korean now since someone's here? And I should be. Yeah. Oh gosh, please. No Koreans. No Koreans are harmed to making the video. Just me and my ego. Yo. That is something I admire though. With the I I don't know what the name for it is, but it's like the talk shows or like we're gonna have someone do this and with their Korean level, the level of editing that Korean shows put do is just really energetic and entertaining and just it's really nice to see and I feel like I could practice reading actually trying to read stuff more because they have text on it quite a bit. My gosh, do I just not know how to do a straight line today? One, two, three, four, five, six, no, I do not. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess this could be a good test. They all look different. It's fine. No. Uh, could you just write that as an onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeia. 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 Onomatopoeia, I think is the word I'm trying to look for. I should have my phone on me so I could check, but I don't, and I don't want to go through my browser right now, so I guess we'll never know. Anyway, I'll probably look it up. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm lying today. Uh, 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 uh. Yo, it looks really weird. I'm so sorry. Is there a regulated distance between the two strikes? Hmm. Hmm. Nope. 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 No. Okay. Okay. That looks like a lot of lines. But let's just see if I remember the ones I was supposed to learn. Because I'm trying to learn with my relative and well, I just gonna just do the ones I remember, even if they look not the greatest. I can't believe learning languages makes me realize, I like it, but then I'm just like, sometimes I try to pick a fight with different parts I'm learning, and the O, not the O, it doesn't say anything, so I'm gonna. Sorry, I my brain is like happy go lucky most of the time, and then it's just like I want to fight with that, and I'm like, why do you want to fight with that particular thing? It's like I want to fight with that concept. I'm like, you can't fight a concept, brain. I have to. I'm just trying to learn and like just remember it. I was like, no, you won't remember. You won't remember it unless we're mad about it. I'm like that. Sorry, that was an accent from somewhere, and I don't like when that happens either. I like how I just got three some amount done. I forget if these are supposed to be vowel sounds or consonant sounds. That's why I need to study. I always want to study something. I don't. Uh, I'm in that camp of like I've had enough school. I want to do other things, and then immediately go like I want to learn something, which is what school. But you subject yourself to it. No one but you made you go to school. When you're trying to learn something additional, that's what it feels like. Sorry, my ra- ra- roundabout explanation is roundabout. Uh, um, I'm just messing with something at the minute. Uh, Jeez, that looks really crummy. Crummy. And I can't even blame it on the pad. My handwriting is just a gift. It is indeed a gift. And then the other thing I wrote earlier is another one. I don't think that's how you write it though. I'm learning. That's all I have to say. I'm learning. I'm learning, learning, learning. I'm learning. I'm learning every day. No, 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 no. I is Christmas music allowed? It's still January 10th. That's not far from Christmas. It's always Christmas in my heart. It's Christmas heart in my heart at the wrong time. Sometimes I'm more in the mood for Christmas than actual Christmas Day, which is a thing. It's fine. Hmm. Let's see what this does. There's some things I have not investigated. Oh, it's lands. Lands. Oh. Ooh. I don't know why I did this, but I'm enjoying it. It's a square. Interesting. Let's see what the other ones do. I'm sure there's people out there who know what they're doing, and if there are, go watch them. I'm still learning. Oh, I can learn. I mean, I know tracing's not the best way to learn anything, but like, get a sense for what I'm doing wrong. Yeah. Oh. Or this could be the character practice, because like this looks like all those kind of like um. Wait, no, it has to be in the same line, doesn't it? These look like all those. Oh, jeez. I think I'm holding my pen weird, and that's also messing me up. You know, typical ways to blame your handwriting on other factors besides that you don't practice. And, yeah, blaming other things when you know you got stuff to answer for. Oh, what is it? So, is it me or the format that's doing stuff weird? I don't know. I think it's both. Anyway, new one. Boop. I should really know what I'm doing before I go. Whoa. I should really know what I'm. I should practice practicing. It's a circle. Oh my gosh. Draw. Draw a circle as the earth. Draw the circle as the earth. Draw the circle as the earth. Da 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 da. Well, since we have an eye now, what color should it be? I asked as I already start just picking a color. It's green. It's green? It's green. Let it be green. Oh no, I'm doing something weird again. Let it be green, please. I can't just be in black and white all the time. Green. Green? Green. It's still dark. Which is like not a problem, but like, where's my green? Where's my green cinnamon apple? I used to really. Oh, I think I'm doing something weird. Which is fine. I'll learn eventually. I'll learn someday, but not today. Boop. Today is just put yourself on the internet and then cringe later how silly you are. Yes? No? Yes. That is literally my plan. I did not write it down. That more or less is the plan. Because my rule is don't do anything that you would not do in person. Besides, like, the part where it's like you couldn't do it in person because it's like in person, not online. But, like, if you were physically, only things, like, besides the physics of it, if you can't do this voice with friends, then don't do it. Because family is a different basket of eggs. Basket of eggs? I don't think I mixed up a phrase. Yeah, family's different. But like, yes, if you could not do this with friends or in a chill work environment, then don't do it online. I say chill work environment because some workplaces I know of seem very, very interesting. If allowed, I may share a work story, but it's not my work story to share. The best. That's the best thing about putting pen to paper. Make a little sillifish. That's all you need sometimes. Just to use your pattern, your brain that sees pattern to go like, oh no, Ash, is that a face? It's making such a silly face. Thank you. Like that. That's all I need sometimes. All I need. And I like made the same expression. Similar expression. It just needs a little. No, what did I do now? Just needs a little. Yup, there we go. Yay. My aim is to go at least until 6, which I know is not a long time, but it's long-ish. Long-ish. It's not long at all. Ah. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my god. Choo. I'll have to go through this video later and see how many K-pop references I made willingly or unwillingly. Because my brain likes to have instant recall for anything. So all these English title songs are just a reference waiting to happen. That are just the musical words come to my brain and I'm just like, yeah. Of course, I will say them out loud. No problem. No prompt needed. And that's why I'm mixed thoughts about streaming. Because sometimes I just say stuff and I'm like, that didn't pass the regulations. What are you doing outside? Anyway. What are you doing outside? Why am I doing that again? Be a terrible builder. Maybe that's what I need to review. Math. Because some of these angles are criminal. No, math geometry, which is a subsection of math. Not that I wouldn't want to get better at math in general. I definitely want to make a review of it so my brain doesn't do something weird with numbers. You'd be surprised the amount of things you can just mess up because you haven't reviewed recently. Jeez. Let's try this. So this is something I drew. You like it? Why, thank you. And I was trying to see if I could redo it here. Look at that shiny wheel. Redo something nice in here, but I haven't had much luck. Woo. I guess I should just really try to separate what I'm doing. If you need help, I was drawing from a car, and next to me is another car, and then that's the moon. And there's just different trees in different amounts of layers in between going on in the drawing. Yup. Oh, geez, that is bigger than I intended. What? Oh no. See, it does this. There's some that I do. Oh dear, what do I do now? Oh wait, I have to see it. Still nothing? Oh wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You have to be on the layer, and you have to see the layer. Yes. Okay, so it's not the car layer I'm trying to deal with. Tree layer. See, it looks pretty, like, it's pretty much what I can do I've already done. And I know I've hit the limit of my ability currently with this drawing, but I still like to do something. Color it in, maybe. Oh, I haven't done anything with the trees. Okay, I can do that. Do. Because it's a weird, funky looking tree. But, like, I'm an abstract sketcher. Sketchers. Mm, something thinner. I think I want to try. Mm, 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 mm. Because I was wondering if not if it would be easier or just like a little bit of a help to this. I am tracing. Oh, tracing over stuff I've already tried drawing as a way to get more practice in. Because it's less intimidating than a completely blank canvas. I get to see where I mess up already. I don't know. Ah, shoot. See, he's looking weird. Sorry, I'm complaining. It's my hobby. Unfortunately. Like, I'm a worrier, and if I'm a worrier if I'm stressed, and I'm just like, oh no, poor me, or poor somebody else. But if I'm more mad, it's complaining. Because I feel like they're related a little bit. It's just like getting so obsessed with the moment. Is it cut off like that? I don't think so. And then, fun thing is, I don't know how to shade just yet. So, who knows how that's going to happen. I can't even say what time of the day I did this either. Because the moon kind of is out all the time. So, like when I notice. I mean, if it's this low, girl, I don't know. It was a while ago. Somewhere. Somewhere. Let's see. Doop, 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 doop. It's pretty close, and then the parts of where I had extra weird lines. Maybe you can work as shadows, shading? Who knows? Oh, right, they have berries on this. Or something. I don't know. Everything's a berry once it comes from a tree. Slash shrub. And you're like, look at me. Eat me. And I'm like, no. My stomach isn't made for that. I like how I said I'll be tracing and then I immediately did something else. I'm not good at following instructions. Joking. I can. But since I'm trying to break away from tracing, we'll see how this looks in the end. Who knows? I like it. I really just spent some time like making it. So I like to keep it. Wait, which one was I on? This one? Yes. Because I just realized it looks like a box. Boxy. Oh, it's now 6:06. Not that means much, but like, I don't even know how long I was on last time. And I'm sorry. That was my mic failed. Poor Mikey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mikey. And there it is. I was say I lost my pen too, but that might have been good news for some. Let me try something for a hot second. Let me see if I can pause what I'm doing. Mm. I can do that while I try something out. Hot second. Be right back. Enjoy the abyss for a moment. Or looking at me. Whoop. It's the biggest I've ever had, my little buddy. Or me. I don't know. Whichever one works best. Oh, the little things I didn't clear up around it. It's fine. I'm not looking. You are. Uh, um, hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I heard my phone. Am I gonna get it? I don't know. But, da, 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 da. Something's loading and it's taking a long time. Why it's taking so long? I'm gonna just wait a bit longer. And then I'm going to draw a bit more. But who knows how much more I'm willing to take? Who can say? Ah, that's the one time I like my brain the most, when I'm just making little songs. And this one's recorded, kind of, technically. Who knows? That could be nice. But yeah, a little song tangents are the best. It makes me feel alive, so alive. I'm not sure what's showing right now. It's good. You. No. See, that's another one for the K-pop jar. K-pop coin jar. Do you do 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 do. Oh, I said. Oh, I'm checking my. No, you see nothing. um. What was I talking about? Oh, it is there. Okay. Yep. Yay! I'm practicing things. Yay for learning, as painful as it is. So painful. Crack. Sorry, I'm talking about different things. I need to have a list. um, I was just checking to stream and I realized I have crafting as a. What am I doing? It's because I'm holding the pen weird. Stop holding the pen weird. Decide. Ah! Where are you? What? Okay, I'm just going to a new slide while I gotta figure that out at some point in the time. Not now though. I have crafting in the tags for this. But why? I'm not doing a hand stream at the moment. I'm not ready. But oh, that's probably something too. This my tablet is set up differently. But I'm happy to say I finished a project. Yay! Trust me, it's a very strong yay. Because I set a rule that I couldn't start anything else until I finished it. And of course, that's when you have all the ideas or see stuff you're like, "Oh, I want to try that." And then you can't because you're trying to finish one thing. But I finished it. I finished it. I finished it yesterday. I was going to try and stream, but I finished it rather late in the night that it was morning. So, it wasn't wise to do that. But I had fun. It's done. Yeah, well, no, crap. Hold on. It it was a little blanket. So that blanket is finished and I instantly wanted to start a new one. But I'm just gonna make my list here. Shoot. One's a bunny crochet gift I'm thinking of because I was trying to delete stuff off of Google, and they were like, there is a particularly large file that you can delete. I was like, okay, bet, let me check it out. And then it's a bunny pattern, a little bunny crochet pattern, and I was just like, uh, I I I could stick around a bit more, several pages, and I'm bad at reading crochet patterns at the moment. I'm improving, but like, it could stay. I don't, maybe I could do it someday, and someday is someday soon. Because I'm trying to start it, but I keep getting nervous with all the circles. There's so much circles in this pattern. What else? Aluminum wire. Aluminum. Or aluminium. Oh gosh, I was trying to say the joke, but now I can't say it. Aluminum. Aluminum. Aluminum? The other way of saying it. Yes. That's an I promise. Aluminum. 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 I don't think I even spelled it right. Great. Aluminum wire. I have some. I was just using it as a slinky, but then I realized I can make stuff out of it, and woo, doggy. I've had ideas. Uh, a flower crown. A flower crown with crochet flowers. Flowers. Surprisingly, I could do a pretty nice leaf and knit because I also know how to knit. If that video isn't up from last time, I learned how to knit first and then I got into crochet. So I'm a knitter. I'm a knitter first. I like both of them. I like making stuff. Let's put it that way. And they both allow me to make stuff in different ways. Sometimes a little bit bitter, but it's how my brain goes. What can I say? Like I said, if I'm not worrying, I can complain like you've never, well, like you've maybe seen before, depending on what kind of people you know. Hopefully good people. Hopefully chill people. Yeah. Um it's the flower crown, and then of course it's, I will say this is my channel. Shoot. Wolfie is my lady or guy. You being you. I want wolf ears. There's stuff I've been saving from like a Christmas gift last time that came like a makeup set and like this little booty thing. Booty. Like this little Christmas booty thing. And it's fuzzy like fur. And I was like, huh. I wonder if I can make stuff out of that. And now is the time. It's been pending since last year or 2 years before. But now is this time stocking to get transformed into ears. Little puffy ears. I have two, but they're different patterns. So I'm thinking about how to do it and doing it. I have so much craft stuff. You do not. Well, not like a lot, but like for someone who hasn't been doing a lot. Basically, I have enough to do stuff with. But not like I'm a crafter. You could see everything in my. You could see all the things I have. If the doomsday scenario happens, I could still craft. That's not me. I just have a lot, and I'm a little bit of a, ooh, I could use that for something kind of person who won't let things go into recycling, aka cardboard hoarder. Cardboard hoarding, it's bad, but I'm gonna plan to use stuff soon. Yup. And also a cosplay idea. I say cosplay idea, but there's only really one cosplay that I want to do. This is just, this seems uneven. Is that the main things I've been haunted by recently? I don't know. I keep trying to write on this. My handwriting is terrible, and this is not helping. Uh, there was something. There was something. There was something else that's been haunting me. But now I can't. Oh, yeah. I I'm even more hesitant to say this. I can sew a bit. I say I'm just persistent. I'm persistent about these things that I'm very beginner. Oh, you want to do what? Let's try to make something simple first, kind of stuff. That's my level. Where they're like, yeah, okay, but you don't believe them. And that is to make a skirt. I've made a skirt, but it's kind of a mess because I tried pleating and mixing 3 different materials, and it's a lot. I was trying all at once because that's how I do it. Yeah. And like, it's a wearable, but like, why would you wear that? Why would you do that to yourself? I still like it though, and I'm just like, should I leave it as prosperity? Posterity? That's not the word I'm looking for, is it? Should I just leave it as is and go like, and this was my first attempt. It's a bit rough, but I love it. Or just go like, everything must be used to optimal. You're either going to cut it, you're either going to fix it so it's rough, but like, oh, you look nice, you look cute. Oh, that's it. Or salvage it again. I don't. Or fix it or lose it. Da. I don't know. I'm of many minds. This is not great all the time. It can work sometimes though. Cause I'm of the long skirt gang. Long. I have a lot of black material at the moment. So maybe undershirted. Well, let's talk more about this cosplay. That's not even spelled right, is it? It is, but it's like some letters are trying to fade away into the darkness. The thought I just had was damage to myself. It's not spelled right, is it? It is. It is. I don't know, something about handwriting is not nice. The thought that I was having is my handwriting similar to Comic Sans? On this, my handwriting in real life has gotten me 2 compliments this year, and it's only January 10th, and that's a lot of compliments on handwriting specifically that I've gotten. So I'm taking that to the bank. It's my unfamiliarity with the digital medium that's messing me up. So yeah, but for cosplay, cause there's a con I like going to, but like, will I go to it? I don't know. But I did it. I did go to the con in this cosplay, and most of it wasn't finished because it was missing all the keys. The keys. I'm trying to see if I can do it from memory. The keys. All of them were missing. This is so. This is not what it looks like. And if you know, it's because of. I will not take any excuses. I'm doing it wrong. It's ABBA from Guilty Gear. Ooh, UILTY. If I mean, I'm trying. I'm bad at video games. The most video games I do is like mobile games. So this Love Nikki, Shining Nikki one, my phone could take more than several gigabytes on one app. My goodness, it's so beautiful. And Infinity Nikki thing that's going on right now, I'm like, yes, but I don't have the space or the time to play the game. I made an account, but I can't play it as often as I would like. Like when you're going with video games, sometimes you're like, oh, I can't spend all that time on a video game, but then you'll just sit around doing other things that you don't like. Like, come on. If I just optimize the time, video games make me want to plan out and schedule what's happening. I'm still coughing. But yeah, I don't play this video game, but I would maybe maybe that I would maybe. Oh my gosh, I like it's got YouTube basically did this to me, like it did with anime. It's just like, hey, you know what I think you'll like, and as much that's the thing. As much as I want to diss what the heck they're doing a lot of the time, they've done me some solids. Some, I say, I it's most of my life at this point. So that's why I also need to do this, even if it's bad, because if they're making me overweight with the things that I've learned passively and actively looking on there, so I I need to get jog some of that off by making my own stuff. Jeez, the amount of things I've learned on YouTube. Like I'm both like delighted as well as like, please, no more. Let me take a break, please. So yeah, I blame YouTube for that. Which I mean, like she's a character that I kind of relate with sometimes. Don't worry about that. Could I draw her right now? I just know eye bags. No, it looks like Jose. I can't draw her right now. I guess. Don't look at her. Oh goodness. Jeez. YouTube was like, hey, you know what? From Guilty Gear. Oh, Guilty Gear Strive. I strive. I like her strive design. And why do you know what they do to me? They give me a little video. It goes like, oh, look at this character. Pretty cool, right? And sometimes I'm like, okay, yeah, like, oh yeah, and walk away. And other times I'm like, what else you got? And so I've watched so much. Like I've listened to the soundtrack a lot. Symphony, yummy. And I've watched other YouTubers talk about lordoms and lordoms about other characters or just gameplay stuff that I'm less like I don't play games on the regular. I've tried Smash Brothers. I'm bad at Smash Brothers. I can't fly, so I keep getting me knocked off the stage is like the best way to kill me or whatever in that game. But like I'm bad at fighting games, and but I'm like a little bit curious to try to play it so I can play as my number one lady, even though she's already married. I would play for you. I would play for you to see you beat up other people. I need to give you pupils a little bit. Oh my gosh, now you look even more tired. I I cannot draw you the way I want you to right now. Did you hear the pause? I was fighting. I was fighting. I was fighting it. I was fighting it. Oh my gosh. Don't look at her. She's needs to sleep. But yeah, I cosplayed as her, but I had no keys. No keys on her waist. No key through her head. And no Paracelsus. No, her husband was missing. I felt so bad. So I'm trying to redeem myself and finish. Well, at least finish the head and waist key. I'm not sure if I can make Paracelsus. Paracelsus? I looked up. I looked up Paracelsus' name. Is he a doctor? Okay, now I have to check. Hold on a hot second. Oh, I've been blocking it the whole time. Oh yeah. There's nothing there to look at. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I meant to leave it here so you don't see me drawing. Okay, hold on. Let me look at it. Oh wait. Cut that off. This is the way I'm doing stuff right now when I'm just like, I need to look up something without people looking at what I'm looking at. Let's see. Paracelsus. It sounds like Celsius. The picture they have of this man is funny. Paracelsus. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm right. It's the name. I should probably look up. Um, things. What am I looking at right now? Put the screen back on. Put the screen back on. Whoop. Am I looking at something illegal? No. What do you mean? Uh, I really need to get this thing handled. Oh, move it the broccoli. I'm moving my broccoli a little bit more in the corner again. You're banned to the corner. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, that's fine. So this is what I mean. I looked up the man's name, the key's name. It's Abba, a homunculus from the Guilty Gear series, wields a living key-shaped axe. She's named Paracelsus, and this man was a doctor of when time, what time. Oh, that's the picture I was laughing at. Look at that guy. What is that? I don't know. I am a little bit more into historian stuff too. The Louvre copy of the lost portrait of Quentin Mattes, source of the iconic tradition of fat Paracelsus. What? Wikipedia, my darling. that's the two loves of my internet life, Wikipedia and YouTube. The amount of things that they have taught me or led me to deep dive on. Gotta appreciate the classics. Yeah, Paracelsus, born. Oh goodness, don't catch me saying that. Oh, see, it was Theo, or you know what? No. Whenever we want to cower in fear, we must say, "Oh, I'm not sure about this, but here it is. Here's my attempt," and then keep going. Anyway, Theo Pharastus von Hohenheim. Oh, they do have Fullmetal Alchemist as a reference, do they not? As in popular culture. See, I love this little tab, this little tree tab thing. I read past it earlier. Yeah. Fullmetal Alchemist character Van Hohenheim is named after Paracelsus, and in the alternate anime continuity is him. Oh, interesting. Okay. I know that's one of the series that I have not fully watched. Apologies to fans. I know of it. I have read around it, but like not fully watched everything. Not that would help me. I'm a One Piece fan and I don't remember everything. I would like to. I mean, you can't. You can remember key stuff. Sometimes they do a review on the most recent chapters. That's right, I'm a manga reader. Shonen Jump app. Duh. But like, I feel bad when I'm like, who you? And they're like, it's me. The One Piece short recently, the short film was so beautiful. It made me want to do better. I'm just chatting. Why am I doing this again? Yeah. I love me some references from, where is he from? He was born in the 1493. And people still go like, hey, you know what's cool? Let me pull that in what I'm doing right now. Sorry, that was like a bag that I was just hitting, like a punching bag. But yeah, I want to just touch on that real quick and pull that into what I'm doing for layers or something. I like that. Anyway. But I learned about Paracelsus because of a video game that I saw on YouTube. No, I learned about Paracelsus because it's the name he shares. They named a character on a video game clip that I watched from YouTube. The amount of strings and like chance happenings that makes you learn. That makes you go like, whoa, it's interesting. He was a Swiss physician, alchemist. I learned about alchemy too. The Wikipedia pages I had up, and other things too. Lay theologian and philosopher of the German Renaissance. He was a pioneer in several aspects of the medical revolution of the Renaissance, emphasizing the value of observation in combination with received wisdom. He is credited as the father of toxicology, which is a scientific discipline overlapping biology, chemistry, pharmacology, and medicine that involves the study of adverse effects of the chemical substances on living organisms and the practice of diagnosing and treating exposures to toxins and toxins. So basically, like, hey, I've been poisoned. How are we gonna fix that? Sorry. Paracelsus also had substantial influence as a prophet of a diviner. His prognostians being studied by Ruskin's Rosicrucian is a spiritual and culture movement. In the 17th century, Paracelsianism is an early modern medical movement inspired by the study of his works. So, the value of observation in combination with received wisdom. Doesn't that sound like an ideal doctor to have? He's going to look at you, see what's going on, and then build upon the knowledge of previous doctors. Hopefully the good stuff, like no bloodletting unless it's actually helpful. Bloodletting. Because, like, there's like medical maggots. I think I'm getting my bugs confused. But, there's still some weird treatments that are out there, but hopefully less damaging than some. So, yeah, Paracelsus. He was a guy. He was a doctor. Swish. Where'd he die? Present day Austria. Europe. So big, but so small. You could tell I'm not from there. As much as I may try to do a English accent at times, you might catch me doing that, but they don't consider themselves part of Europe. Because there was one historical fiction book I was reading, and they're like, oh, we're going to the continent. I was like, oh, they're going to Africa? Okay, that sounds great. They're going to France and other nations, but they literally meant just like the rest of Europe. Stop acting special. Jeez. I was just like, oh, okay. It just feels so weird. I guess in terms of like how, why am I just going through the Wikipedia right now? I guess in terms of, how far you may need to go in your life, the distance has changed. So just calling it something weird and far away is a thing, but that's just still a little bit too weird for me. But yeah, here's my darling. I know she's married, but like I still like her a lot. She's an artificial life form, or homunculus, that was created by scientists who live within Frasco Mountain. However, before her birth, her creator was taken away by the military. Abba found herself alone, lived 10 years of her life in total isolation until she managed to escape from Frasco. She began to collect keys to find relief from her sadness, as they represented the opening of a bold new world and escape from imprisonment. Eventually, she finds Filament Nagel, an ancient war relic shaped like a key, and decides to keep it as her partner, who she renamed Paracelsus. Her new goal is to acquire an artificial body for a new partner, who she refers to as her spouse. Wonderful reading. Thank you. But then, like, the historical version, or like some pictures that they have of homunculus is very different. If you read like the first entry that they have here, it literally calls it a little person. It's a small human being popularized in the 16th century alchemy, 19th century fiction. So basically, the alchemists were like, and homunculus do this, da 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 da. And then later people were like, whoa, homunculi. I could write a story about that. Mary Shelley. Well, that should refer to as a homunculus. I read Frankenstein years ago, and I still have the book because that's how I am, a hoarder. And I've been meaning to reread it since I was learning. Yeah, learning. It's in my brain now about ABBA, but I have not done it yet. So I will get back to you on that about how he references the creature. Because for the longest time, I was so certain it was Adam, but then it's not officially so. That and I want I want to get a good sense of the creature. Like, is the creature bad on its own, or was it just how it was not raised? Like those questions that you always get sparked on Spark Notes, which I did use during that class. I don't remember because I know I was skip reading, which is bad. I consider myself a reader, but then I'm just like, no, which is fair. Not everybody's into everything or whatever. What am I going for right now? But yeah, popularized in 16th century alchemy, but 19th century fiction. It is historically referred to as a creature of a miniature, fully formed human. The concept has roots in something else, preformatism, as well as earlier folklore and alchemic traditions. The term lends. And then there's also the cortical homunculus, an image of a person with the size of the body parts distorted to represent how much of the area of the cerebral cortex of the brain is devoted to it. Yes, this thing looks different. I'm just going through Wikipedia right now. Wikipedia's cool. Leave me alone. But yeah, it's basically like, oh, your brain, it looks like this. If you had to, oh yeah. It feels so weird, but basically going like, your brain, it's dedicated to your body in this proportion. Look how big your hands are. So much of your brain is just like, I want my hands. Is it? Yeah, sensory. Oh, see, that's what happens when you read. We learn it's sensory and motor. That's a sensory